Namaskar, I'm Acharya Nandita Pandey and back again with the yearly forecast for the year 2024. How is this year going to be for you? We are going to explore into the astrological signs based on your ascendant sign and your moon sign. So you can open up your birth chart and check in which number moon is placed. So that will be your moon sign. And what is the first house in your chart, that will be your ascendant sign. So accordingly, you can check how the year is going to be for you. And yes, please don't forget to like, share and comment because your support helps me to do better every time. And if you can share it as much as you can, it will really help others also to get guidance on how the year will be and what one can do to protect oneself. In this year, Jupiter is going to transit into the house of Taurus on 1st of May 2024. Rahu would be in Pisces, Ketu in Virgo, and Saturn would be in its own Mool Trikon Rashi of Aquarius. So, bringing in a lot of abundance and happiness for most of the moon sign. A lot of planets that will go retrograde, there will be a lot of planets that might go into combust mode. So, that also impacts your moon sign or sun sign, whichever that you're looking into. So, I'll discuss on that aspect also. So, Jupiter is going to go retrograde in the end of the year. That is from 9th of October onwards. It will be in retrograde motion. So there could be a lot of possibilities of setbacks for a lot of people around that time. So one needs to be careful and don't take any important decisions around the year end. And this goes for all the astrological moon signs. And it is going to be combust in the month of May especially. So in the month of May and end of year, don't take any major decisions. Saturn will be in its own Mool Trikon Rashi, which is very positive, and it will also bring in a lot of positive changes as far as petrochemical business are concerned, chemical lines are concerned, cosmetics are concerned, pharma industry is concerned, automobiles, iron and steel, anything that is related to Saturn, construction lines. So these are the lines and areas where I see a lot of growth. Share markets, I see a lot of growth in that front also. But Jupiter's transit will definitely bring in mixed results in the entire year. Now Saturn's position that I see, it is going to go combust from 17th of February to 26th of March. So that is the time when little setbacks might come and share market might stoop down. One needs to be careful in that front. And Saturn is also going to go retro from July to mid-November. So that will be a time when certain possibilities of illness might trigger up or the viral attacks might trigger up, because Saturn will again unite with Pluto. And I have been talking about this, that whenever Saturn comes along with Pluto, then it creates a lot of catastrophe in life. So let us start up with Aries without wasting any time. If your moon is with number 1 or your ascendant is number 1, then you are an Aries moon sign or ascendant sign. For Aries, the transit of Saturn will be in your 11th house, which is a house of gains, which will also bring in a lot of property gains for you. You might also want to buy properties, new properties, or you might gain from inheritance or your elder siblings. This is a beautiful phase that you are into. Aries also have a beautiful phase because Jupiter is already transiting in your Lagna till 30th of April, and that's a beautiful sign to be in. And it is also governing your or aspecting your house of children, house of spouse, and also your house of luck, bringing in a lot of gains, happiness, success, and beauty in all these areas. Now, as the transit of Jupiter shapes up on the 1st of May, it will go to your 2nd house. As Jupiter transits into the 2nd house, it is going to bring you a lot of wealth, gains, happiness, success again. There will be thoughts about buying a new property, health issues will improve a lot. Many positive changes will start shaping up for you. Gains from share markets are also indicated. Rahu will be in your 12th house, so there are possibilities of a lot of foreign trips in this year. If you have a moon sign with number 2 or your ascendant is number 2, then you are a Taurian. As the year progresses, Jupiter is going to transit into your Lagna, bringing you a lot of radiance in your life. Your aura is going to get strengthened. People will listen up to you, and abundance of good health, great wealth, name, fame, success, everything is going to come back to you in this year. This is also a year which has 6 and which is a Venus number, and Venus is also your lord, so that also brings in a lot of happiness and success for you. Marriage thoughts will be predominant in your mind. If you're single and ready to mingle, then this is a year when you can think about positive things and positive changes in your marriage area. If you're already married, then your relationship with your spouse is going to improve tremendously in this year. Happiness from children is also indicated during this year, and along with this, Lady Luck seems to be smiling on you all through the year. Your hard work is going to pay up, and you will get a lot of positive changes, a lot of growth patterns. Your bosses are going to help you. Even your juniors and especially workers are going to support you in your thick and thin, and they'll be instrumental in bringing a lot of success in your life. If you are related with petrochemical business or steel and iron industry or any kind of chemical business, airlines, automobiles, pharma industry, then this is the year when a construction line, then this is the year when things will be beneficial for you and a lot of promotions and growth can be expected. Rahu's transit in your house of gains is going to build up a lot of property issues initially, but then eventually will bring in a lot of gains as well. So positive thoughts, positive changes for Taurians as the year progresses. For Gemini, till April, it's a beautiful time because Jupiter is transiting in your house of gains, and there it will build up property gains. It will also bring in a lot of positive changes in your life. So Jupiter's transit is very good, but 1st of May 2024, when Jupiter transits into Taurus, it's going to go to your 12th house. Foreign trips are indicated, they are very positive. But then whenever Jupiter is in the 12th house, the thoughts about spirituality aggravates, and you tend to become more spiritual than other worldly matters and materialistic life. So that's the phase that I see you being into. Rahu transits to your 10th house and will bring in a lot of political gains. It will also bring in a lot of name, fame, success. But then it is going to come with a lot of hard work. It's not going to be easy because Rahu in Pisces will make you struggle a bit. But Saturn is supporting you immensely as it transits into your 9th house. It will build up a lot of positive changes in your life, and also Lady Luck seems to be smiling on you in this year. However, properties matters can be your construction line if you are into. There could be some issues related to that, or some issues related to inheritance in this year which you need to deal with. So that could be a problem area, but otherwise overall life will be beautiful and nice and happy. Home front can be a cause of concern, and there is a little detachment that I see as far as home front is concerned. Health of your mother should be taken care of. Cancerians, you are undergoing Dhaya phase, and this is going to be a little difficult phase because Saturn in the 8th house creates a lot of problems related to nerves, also creates a lot of problems related to your leg area. You need to be careful in this area. There could be minor issues and accidents. If you're traveling a lot, then this is also an area of concern. However, Jupiter is going to transit to your house of gains, and this brings in a lot of property gains for you in this year. You might think about building up a new house or buying a new property as the year progresses. The first half of the year, that is till April 2024, I see a lot of growth and gains for you as far as your career is concerned. Short religious trips are indicated, but there are problems and difficulties while on a journey. You need to be careful on this part. You also need to be careful on your PR skills, because that's an area where a little lackadaisical attitude can cause a lot of concerns for you. If your ascendant is number 5, or moon is with number 5 in your birth chart, then you are a Leo moon sign. Marriage prospects will be pretty high in this year 2024. If you're single and ready to mingle, then for Leo also this is a beautiful year for building a beautiful partnership. Whether it is in your life or it is in your business, partnerships are surely a key to success. Happiness from these areas are definitely indicated. However, Rahu transiting in the 8th house can cause a lot of abdominal issues and also issues related to stress in life. So one needs to be careful in that front. Also, Rahu in the 8th house can build up a lot of interest in occult sciences or anything related to research activities, which mystic research activities or something which has been unknown, and you would want to dig into that and find out the truth behind it. So that's the kind of interest that I see you undergoing at this point of time. Jupiter is transiting into your 10th house, building up lot of relationship strengths with your bosses and also with your administration part. So that is an area of benefits, and that will bring you a lot of gains in this front. Simultaneously, I also see Ketu being in your second house can cause a lot of lack of interest as far as money matters are concerned. Especially from July to November, when Saturn is in retro state, one needs to be careful as far as your spouse is concerned or your business partnerships are concerned, because there could be some turmoils in that area. Jupiter is also going to go retrograde from October onwards, so that again will be an area of concern, and there could be some turbulence in work front around that time. That is end of year. One needs to be more careful as far as your projects are concerned. If your moon is with number 6 or your ascendant is number 6, then you are a Virgo sign. Saturn's transit in the 6th house is going to build up a lot of positive changes for you. And this is a time when things will start building up for you, and your servants and people who are working under you are going to come forward and help and support you in your projects. So this is a good time to be in. Legal matters will be won and you'll triumph out of your adverse situations. Simultaneously, I also see any kind of debts and etc. They will also clear up in this year. Jupiter's transit is also going to be very beneficial from 1st of May 2024 onwards, when Jupiter transits into Taurus. This builds up very positive aura for you, and there'll be name, fame, success, everything that is going to come up. Happiness from children, your past life karmas, education or interviews will also come up in the forefront and bring you a lot of success in this life. Rahu is going to go to your 7th house. That can create a lot of issues related to your spouse. There could be a difference of thoughts or distances that will build up, and that needs to be taken care of. Ketu in your Lagna can cause a lot of restlessness. Though there would be a streak of spirituality also that might come in the forefront in this year, and that will become the focus of the year. But however, whatever the changes are, slowly and steadily things will be much better for you as the year progresses. If your moon sign is with number 7 in your horoscope or your ascendant is number 7, then you are a Libran Lagna or Libran moon sign. A mixed year actually, and spirituality is going to be the focus of the year for you. Ketu transiting in your 12th house and Jupiter in your 8th house are bound to bring you into spiritual realms, and you'll be more interested into exploring deep insight about universe, about the entire constellations, and also about your own inner journey. So there is a lot of spiritual connect that I see in this year as far as Librans are concerned. And as Saturn transits to your 5th house, it also builds up a lot of positive changes and growth as far as your children are concerned. So good news with regards to them is definitely a positive sign and a thumbs up for this year. Also, if you are planning to sit up for interviews or write for a certain exam, then success definitely is going to come to you. So don't worry on that part, but all you need to do is put sandalwood, saffron paste on your forehead, on your throat and on your navel, so that your Jupiter is balanced, and accordingly things will be positive and growth oriented. Rahu sitting in your 6th house is a good sign, because Rahu in this house actually brings in a lot of positive changes in one's life. If you are into debts or if you have any court cases and all, they also get resolved. Rahu supports a lot as far as sudden gains and growth are concerned. So overall, this is going to be a good year for you. So if you're a Libra, then there are certain knockout points where you need to be careful about, especially the month of September is not a very good month. You need to be extremely careful. Don't trust any strangers around that time, and you also need to take care of your health around this time. The whole month of April would be very good, and a lot of luxuries and growth oriented situations will turn up around this time. It is 18th of September to 13th of October. So that's the time when things will be better for Librans, and growth will come up. But the time which I said that from 25th of August to 18th of September, that could be a difficult time frame for Venus, and that's a time I want you to be careful about. The thing that I would want you to be careful about would be the last quarter of the year, where Mars is going to go into debilitation, and that can cause a lot of stress as far as your career is concerned. If your moon moon is with number 8 or your ascendant is number 8, then you are a Scorpio. Jupiter's transit to 7th house will bring a lot of relief from 1st of May for you, because it's been a tough time. There have been abdominal issues, there have been issues with your juniors, there have been issues with your money matters. So a lot of tough time you have gone through, and there have been a lot of health issues also that have triggered around this time. Now things will ease out from 1st of May as Jupiter transits into your 7th house. It can also build up a lot of relationship strengths. But Jupiter actually harms the place that it sits in. So there could be some difficulties with your spouse. But then again, because it is Jupiter, it will also bring in a lot of abundance and growth and success in life as well. And there will be a lot of understanding in between you and your spouse. This is an average year for Scorpios. You are already under the Dhaya phase, so Saturn being placed in the 4th house can cause a lot of concerns and stress about a motherly figure in life, or maybe buying a new vehicle. These are the things that you will have high on your mind. Family will be focused, but then again, there are issues that will trigger up accordingly. Health can be a cause of concern, especially if you are diabetic or if you have nerve related problems, then this can be a cause of concern. Hair fall is also going to trigger up in this year for you, so be careful on that part. Secondly, anxieties about children will be activated in 2024. Again, you need to be careful. Money matters or property issues, there'll be a sense of detachment. You wouldn't want to be into that phase and be in that zone, and would want to drift away from that. And that's the kind of mindset that I see you undergoing. However, the positive point that I see is Jupiter's transit in your 7th house, which will build up good relationship strengths for you, and your relationship with your spouse is going to improve a lot. New business partnerships can crop up, which will be beneficial as the year progresses. So doing a little meditation, doing Hanumanji Puja will always help you. So chant Sundarkand or any Hanuman Shanti Mantra, that is going to protect you and bless you as the year progresses. If your moon is with number 9 in your horoscope or your ascendant is number 9, then you are a Sagittarius. There are a lot of issues that are happening as far as Jupiter's transit is concerned. The first quarter of the year is going to be beautiful, where things will grow beautifully. Happiness from children is indicated around this time. A lot of good things are growing up in this phase, and interviews will be clear. There'll be a lot of dialogues and happiness and success that will shoot up in the first quarter of the year. As Jupiter moves on to house of Taurus from 1st of May, then for Sagittarians it can be a little difficult issues, especially health issues will trigger up. Anything related to abdominal area can be a cause of concern. If you have been into litigations or any kind of legal issues, they will also crop up, and to resolve them, it might take a little more time than expected. Now in your 4th house can be a cause of concern, because it directly affects your home front, it affects your mother's health. So that's an area of concern, and you need to focus on that part. But Saturn's transit in your 3rd house is going to bring you a lot of gains and success. You will have good relationship with your younger siblings. There are also possibilities of making new friends, and you will gain a lot from your PR skills. So that's a beautiful time to be in for Sagittarius as far as Saturn's transit is concerned. But Saturn's aspect to your 5th house can cause some worries related to children or even your romantic life. So that can be an area of concern. But otherwise, things are beautiful, things are growing, and also bringing you a lot of positive changes. Ketu in your 10th house can build up a little restlessness as far as your career is concerned. There could be possibilities of being a little detached as far as your projects are concerned. So you need to be more focused in your life and think positively and be consistent about your approach, and then only things will be positive. And if you can donate some money for your charity, that will also help and protect you in your projects in your career front. If your moon is number 10 or your ascendant is number 10, then you are a Capricorn. Astrologically, year 2024 is a great year for Capricorn sign. Most of the major planets are benefiting you in this year and bringing you growth and success. Saturn, the lord of your ascendant, is transiting to your house of income. So it is also bringing in a lot of good income in the year 2024. So money matters will be all sorted out in this year. Then if I look into your relationship areas, and your PR skills again are going to improve tremendously. You would tend to write or maybe get into some kind of communication aspect and build up strong relationships. and these relationships are the ones that are going to benefit you in the longer run. So Rahu's presence in your third house, enhancing your communication aspect, through which you will gain a lot. You'll be involved into a lot of events and parties, and that's the kind of focus that will start happening in this year 2024 for you. When I look into Jupiter's transit, it's a beautiful transit. It is also giving a lot of gain and strength into your house of luck. It is giving a strength in your house of gains and also to your ascendant. Happiness from children is definitely indicated in this year. You will build up a new relationship, or there are possibilities of good romantic life in this year 2024. For Capricorns, there are also good chances of spiritual gains and insights, and you will also tend to have a lot of small religious trip as the year progresses. Latter half of the year could be a little difficult for you to deal with, but overall, if I look into the whole aspect, I see a lot of positive changes for Capricorn people. Career front could be a little difficult from mid-August to mid-September. So that's an area that you need to be careful about. But from 18 September onwards, then things will start progressing for you, and it is going to bring you a lot of gains and success. If your moon is with number 11 or your ascendant is number 11, then you are an Aquarian. For Aquarian, this is a beautiful time to be in. Saturn will be in its own Mool Trikon Rashi in your ascendant, bringing you a lot of gains and success in life. You will also indulge into a lot of philosophies of life, which will bring in a lot of gains and happiness and success in life. Jupiter's transit to your third house is also going to bring you gains in property matters. So I see positive changes there. I see you delving into a lot of meditation, spirituality also, and that also is bringing in gains and success in life. Simultaneously, I also see if you're single and ready to mingle, then this is the year when chances of getting married are very strong for Aquarians. Jupiter's transit in your fourth house from 1st of May 2024 will build up more focus in your career aspect. It will also build up more focus in your home front. Health of your mother can be a cause of concern, but overall I see a lot of renovation happening in your house. There are a lot of changes that are shaping up. I also see your interest in occult sciences building up. If you are into research related activities or mining, etc., then this is a year when you might explore beautiful things. But foreign trips and foreign travels should be done carefully, otherwise there can be issues that will crop up suddenly. Rahu's transit in second house can actually build up sudden gains in wealth. Rahu being in the sign of Pisces is not a very good sign to be in, so there will definitely be some hard work, and then only money matters will improve and growth and success will come through your investments. Aquarians are also running into their middle phase of Sadesati, and that also builds up a little stress and tension, but in general I've seen that Sadesati for Aquarian people are not as bad as for other signs. So be careful on that part. You can do a lot of charities on Saturdays, that will be good, and chanting Hanuman mantra will always be a blessing for you. If your moon is with number 12 or your ascendant is number 12, then you are a Piscean. The first half of the year is going to be a better year for Pisceans because I see a lot of positive changes as far as growth patterns are concerned. Also changes as far as money matters are concerned because I see gains and growth from that front. Your name and fame will also increase as far as your extended family is concerned. As the year progresses, and from 1st of May when Jupiter transits into your third house, it also activates your relationship area as far as your communication skills are concerned. So you will gain more from your communications, from your PR skills. Also building up new relationship will be the key focus of the area, and as you make new friends, they'll be the ones who will help you in your life in the longer run. Relationship with younger siblings will improve a lot, and you will gain from that front as well. Rahu is now transiting in your Lagna. That will build up a lot of confusions for you, a lot of anxieties for you. You need to be careful in this aspect. I see a lot of changes that are happening. You would want to change your personality, you would want to maybe change your hairstyle or maybe redo it or color it or something. Saturn is still in your 12th house, so gains from foreign front or foreign people or even foreign areas are very strongly indicated. Jupiter's transit in the third house is also giving you a good aspect as far as your house of property is concerned. So I see gains from that area. You might change a property, you might buy a property, you might shift to a better place. That's very strongly indicated. From 1st of May onwards, I see good positive changes as far as marriage prospects are concerned. If you're already married, then your relationship with your spouse will improve a lot. as the year progresses. You are in the beginning of your Sadhisati phase, and coming year going to be very tough. So what Saturn does is makes you work hard. Overall, for Pisces, I would rate it as a mixed year. This was an astrological focus for the year 2024, how things will be for you in the year. I wish and pray that the year progresses beautifully for all of you, and a lot of protection comes to you by the Divine Supreme. My prayers are there, my healings are there, and if you want any personal consultation for yourself and how things will be for you individually per se, in terms of your career, finances, or your love life, or your married life, etc. So if you want to know anything about yourself, you can contact me in the following numbers. You can even check the website www.nanditapandey.biz and go to the queries section, which is under the shop tab. You can book online as well your queries. Stay blessed. Have a beautiful year ahead. God bless you.